At the highly anticipated Venice Film Festival this year, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson made headlines on September 1st by appearing with a noticeably leaner figure, leaving the world surprised and, for many, completely stunned by his unexpected transformation. Once widely recognized for his powerful, muscular build, Johnson now sported a slimmer and more athletic frame that immediately sparked a flurry of reactions throughout social media, with fans and critics alike taking to every available platform to share their thoughts on his new look. Dressed in a light blue shirt paired with classic black trousers, the 53-year-old superstar radiated a different kind of confidence as he promoted his latest project, the biographical drama The Smashing Machine, alongside his co-star Emily Blunt, and all eyes were on him as he greeted the crowds, posed for photos, and spoke to the press with his signature charisma, yet visibly transformed. The change was so significant that it didn't just prompt conversation, it earned Johnson a fresh nickname among fans and observers, with many affectionately referring to him as the Pebble, in a playful acknowledgement of his new, more slender silhouette. At the film's premiere and on the red carpet, his shrunken appearance drew both widespread admiration and concern, as people marveled at his commitment to the role and speculated about the reasons behind such a dramatic shift, with some even expressing worry about his health and well-being. Johnson's portrayal in The Smashing Machine is of real-life MMA and UFC fighter Mark Kerr, and for this demanding A24 biopic, the actor underwent a weight loss transformation estimated at around 60 pounds, dropping from his usual 300 pounds to a much leaner 240 pounds, an extraordinary feat that became the subject of intense curiosity. During a press conference, Johnson explained that this was not just a surface-level decision but a deeply personal challenge, revealing that, "It was something I was really hungry to do," and making it clear that he was drawn to the opportunity to push himself beyond the blockbuster action hero image that had defined so much of his Hollywood journey. He said the process was about more than just shedding weight, it was about redefining himself and taking creative risks, exploring authenticity, and bringing vulnerability to the screen in a way he hadn't before. When asked how he managed to achieve such a drastic transformation after years of maintaining his iconic, heavy-set frame that was virtually synonymous with The Rock, Johnson was open about his methods, attributing the change not to any secret shortcut, but to a deep creative drive and a real passion for the role of Mark Kerr. Subscribe for more exclusive Hollywood transformations and behind-the-scenes stories. As speculation mounted online, some social media users jokingly suggested that Johnson had turned to popular weight loss drugs, with posts like, "Can't believe The Rock is on Ozempic too," circulating widely on platforms like X, but Johnson himself firmly dispelled these rumors, stating that there was no connection between his transformation and any medication. Instead, he pointed to digestive health issues that first surfaced in early 2024 as an important motivation behind his decision to make changes, explaining that addressing those health concerns gave him the push he needed to embrace a new approach to fitness and well-being. He was clear that, while his legendary work ethic and dedication to the gym certainly played a major role, this time the transformation was about more than just building muscle. It was about embodying the physical and emotional reality of the character he was portraying and doing so with integrity and authenticity. Johnson made it known that behind every visible change was countless hours of hard work, strict discipline, and an unwavering commitment to his craft, and he stressed that this transformation was not about following trends or reaching for quick fixes, but about honoring the real Mark Kerr and telling his story with truth and respect. His efforts did not go unnoticed, as The Smashing Machine was met with overwhelming acclaim at its Venice Film Festival debut, receiving a 15-minute standing ovation that left Johnson, director Benny Safdie, and even Mark Kerr himself visibly emotional, moved to tears by the audience's response. This moment marked not just a personal achievement for Johnson, but a milestone for the entire cast and crew, celebrating the power of dedication and the impact of storytelling that goes beyond the surface. For Dwayne Johnson, this new chapter represents more than a simple physical redefinition. It stands as a turning point in his career, one fueled by a desire to explore new depths, embrace vulnerability, and pursue creative expression on a level he had not previously attempted, signaling the beginning of a bold era. The applause and admiration from peers and fans alike underscored how significant such a transformation was, especially for someone whose identity had been so closely tied to strength and size for decades, and many praised his willingness to take risks and push boundaries at the age of 53, calling it a courageous and forward-thinking move. Some experts and commentators suggested that a leaner, more functional build might even extend Johnson's longevity in the entertainment industry and help him take on more emotionally demanding roles, as he continues to evolve as both an actor and a storyteller. At the same time, not everyone was entirely at ease with the change, as a segment of his fan base expressed concern that such dramatic weight loss could complicate or even jeopardize a possible return to professional wrestling, especially considering the expectations for larger-than-life physiques in the WWE arena. The conversation around his new look was lively and at times divided, but what stood out was Johnson's own sense of purpose and clarity about the reasons behind his transformation, as he repeatedly emphasized that every decision was made with the role, the story, and his own health in mind. He spoke candidly about the physical challenges involved, from adjusting his diet and training regimen to dealing with the mental and emotional aspects of leaving behind the rock persona that had brought him fame and success. Subscribe now for more inspiring celebrity journeys and career milestones. Johnson's journey from The Rock to The Pebble was not lost on his millions of followers, who watched closely as he documented the process, sharing glimpses into his daily routines, workouts, and the sacrifices required to reach his goals. He described the experience as transformative in every sense, noting that it demanded a different kind of strength, one rooted in discipline, humility, and a willingness to embrace change even when it meant stepping outside his comfort zone. His openness about the difficulties he faced resonated with many, inspiring conversations about the pressures of body image, the importance of health, and the value of pursuing growth at any stage of life. As the Smashing Machine continued to generate buzz and anticipation for its wider release, Johnson reflected on what the role had taught him, expressing gratitude for the chance to work with talented collaborators like Emily Blunt and Benny Safdie, and to bring Mark Kerr's story to a global audience. He called the film a labor of love, acknowledging the sacrifices involved but also the immense satisfaction of seeing the finished product resonate so deeply with viewers. The outpouring of support from the audience at Venice, the emotional reaction from Kerr himself, and the critical acclaim that followed all served to reinforce the significance of Johnson's choice to transform both his body and his approach to acting. Industry insiders noted that the success of the Smashing Machine could open new doors for Johnson, positioning him as a versatile performer capable of tackling challenging dramatic material as well as action-packed blockbusters, and setting the stage for a new era in his already storied career. Fans eager for glimpses of the old Rock were reassured that, while his appearance might have changed, his trademark work ethic, determination, and larger-than-life presence remained as strong as ever, fueling speculation about what kinds of roles he might pursue next. Some wondered if he would continue to choose parts that required physical transformation, or if he would return to his roots in wrestling and action, while others hoped to see him explore even more complex characters and stories. As the world continued to react to Johnson's transformation, discussions about the broader implications for Hollywood, sports, and celebrity culture gained momentum, with many pointing to his example as proof that reinvention is possible at any age. The blend of admiration, curiosity, and debate made Johnson's appearance at Venice one of the most talked-about moments of the festival, and ensured that the Smashing Machine would be among the year's most anticipated films. Subscribe and stay updated on celebrity transformations, festival highlights, and exclusive interviews. Through it all, Johnson remained focused on his mission, not just to entertain, but to inspire, to take risks, and to challenge expectations, both for himself and for the industry as a whole. The journey from The Rock to The Pebble was about more than a change in size. It was about embracing evolution, honoring the demands of storytelling, and setting an example of resilience and adaptability for fans everywhere. As he looked forward to the next phase of his career, Johnson expressed excitement for new opportunities, a renewed commitment to health and creativity, and a heartfelt appreciation for the support he had received from friends, collaborators, and audiences around the world. The story of his transformation at the Venice Film Festival will be remembered as a testament to the enduring power of reinvention, the importance of authenticity, and the limitless possibilities that await those willing to pursue their dreams with passion and integrity.